painting of a disappointed horse.
I'd buy that for $1.
Well, let me tell you something, brother!
I coalesce the vapor of human experience into a viable and logical comprehension.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
I just want to hang out. No big deal. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Woo! Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah!
Oh, baby, it's Thursday, and was that not a fun-ass intro? Anyway, welcome to the Mega Powers Tour podcast. I'm one of your hosts, YoJoeJerk, and without further ado, let me put up the swear timer, because I didn't bomb it this time, everybody. I did it. And also, we're streaming at 1080p this week, so now you can see all the shit in the background. Ooh. But anyway, let me bring in Angelo. It's Thursday, brother. How are you?
I'm fired up. We saw so many goddamn reveals this week. My pockets were crying. My wallet was crying, but my heart was smiling. Some shit.
Yeah.
I cursed.
Oh, I was just about to drop an F-bomb and I stopped. I was like,
I'm too excited.
I know. I just got too excited. But before I start cursing, let's get Tim in here.
Tim's the choir boy of the group.
I am the censor, evidently. It's why I'm right, like, kind of centered here. Hey, everybody, what goes on? Thank you for joining us for another Mega Powers Toy podcast on Thursday nights. Very excited to have all of you here. Anybody watching on the back half on that replay crew, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm excited, guys. We got some stuff to talk about tonight, some reveals. I bought some stuff this week. We're going to reflect upon toys of the past. It's going to be a fun night.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, we're going to be doing our top 5 toys of all time. Now, I didn't talk to the boys, so I don't know if we're going to do this first or are we going to do this after?
Let's because a lot of people are in chat, but let's wait till everyone gets in and settles in.
That sounds good. Let's do the slides, because holy shit, there's a lot of slides.
There's a lot of slides.
Definitely stick with the status quo. I like it. Stick with our normal recipe here, and we'll go through the slideshow.
All right. Well, everybody, it's time for fun. It's time for the slideshow. Hey-o! And we're back. Let me drop the timer. I can fucking swear now.
Yo, you son of a bitch.
God damn it. All right, we're good. I'm feeling good. All right. I mean, this is going to be the Toy Gain show tonight. Because I think Mcfarlane was just like, I don't care. Tell him everything. Show him everything.
And there's more coming, I heard.
Because the slides. Oh, what the hell?
What'd you slide?
It's my microphone. Sorry.
You're a beast.
I can provide, like, before we let Angelo go ham here, I can provide this much context to this figure. So when I tried to get back into gaming, like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something, I did get into the Batman Arkham Asylum series. Mm-hmm. And this is Zaz, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I remember him being in that, and I had no friggin' clue who he was because I didn't read Batman anymore. So I remember him from the video game. That's pretty much all I got, Angelo. Go for it.
This is, besides the fact that they're not, so there's some things here. He cuts them into his body. Mm-hmm. So they should be raised like scars. Yeah. But in the comic, when it's drawn, it's hard to draw scars. So usually in the comic, it did look like scribble all over his body, and the head is really accurate to that original debut. So it looks good. It's it's a store exclusive though.
Yeah, and I mean, it couldn't be like, the most basic design ever. So this is just easy. You know what I mean? This is an easy figure. And it's a good, like, open buck, too. Like, if you just want to, like, make somebody. So,
and but he has nipples, which was weird.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of him in the comics. Barely around anything I've read, but he looks cool.
It's cool. It's a cool,
Oh, yeah. It is. I love when he does the deep cuts. And I mean, what we're about to see is a shitload of deep cuts. So,
this
is good.
This is nutty. This is like the infected Batman, which I repainted. There's a lot of detail on this figure. Now that is even more hidden. I do like the gold grill. I'm not going to lie. The gold grill is like nutty.
I like the whole thing. And honestly, like, I check in comics every week, and I do not remember this suit, like, at all. Like, I don't remember seeing it in anything. So I honestly,
when he's infected, it's the one that has like the ha 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 all over it. Todd kind of did his own spin.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now, because I was like, the Batman who laughs doesn't look like this at all. But it's cool. I like that character, so it works for me. But
is this also an exclusive? I'm just wondering because I can see that it's a closed box, like there's no window on it. So I'm assuming it's coming from his site.
So it's like if you have extra money, this next few weeks, buy it. But I don't know. This is a weird time to release something when all these bangers are out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It is. But yeah, I like the gold and the black. So instantly, I'm like, ooh.
And this is a weird one too.
Oh man, it was so weird. And honestly, I don't know. Are these 6-inch or are these the little fuckers? Like,
no, we looked at these a few weeks ago. There's 7-inch actually. Come on.
Yeah, no, I don't even know if he shrinks them. Like if he scales down the molds to make page punchers.
He freaking loves these black and white comic or the sketch editions. I remember seeing a bunch of these out in Walmarts and such. So I guess give the man credit for continuing what he's sticking to. I mean, if people like it, he's making more of them. So
yeah, Tim, if it doesn't interfere with anything else, which none of it has, screw it. Let people buy what they want to buy. It just ain't for me.
Yeah, it's not like he's like slowing down production either. Like he's pumping stuff out. So I can see like some people argue like Marvel Legends or whatever. Like you get like a C-list character that somebody doesn't really want. Well, now that's taking time or a mold away from a figure I do want. Here he's pumping so many out that, like you said, it's not going to interfere with you getting a character he otherwise wouldn't put out.
Exactly. And if he puts out weird and obscure characters, he's got to make the money back on the mold. So, why not just spin it into another line? And honestly, like to me, I'm not a big fan, but I could see a shelf full of these together looking very cool.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So I could see the appeal of just wanting to collect sets of these. I could see it. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even think like classified. I mean, some people don't collect the Target exclusive. Some people do. Like, you have those offshoot sections for these lines. Why not?
Yeah.
This is money. It's collector's edition, so I don't know why it's $30. It comes with this stupid card stand. I will say that Boomerang's coat is wired. That's a nice touch at retail.
What about the scarf? Is that thing wired out too, or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'd be shocked if it was. They look really good. I pre-ordered these faster than Rabbit on a fucking date.
The Penguin's awesome. I love it.
Penguin is, even though he doesn't have that little fancy cigarette thing, I'm sure you could find one or make one. I'm sure I'll have a
pull it off a Mezco or something. Yeah. Like yeah, and you know what? You're never gonna get that. Like that will not be on anything but a Mezco toy. Like nobody's putting cigarettes on toys, so it ain't. Yeah, I can see that. So, and Captain Boomerang looks straight out the comics. I like it. So, and then
I do too.
Then this beauty. He actually made a female character. Holy shit!
And she sold out in fucking an hour. So,
But
Not
female
only did she
figures
sell-
won't sell, right, Toddy Mac? Female figures won't sell.
Tim, not only did she sell out, I know you're not a McFarlane guy. On his website, he has this wacky thing you could order where you get like 100 figures and you're of the same figure, and you're guaranteed to get the chase. That shit sold out.
Yeah, the cases. Yeah, where you had to order like a sealed case of like
Of 100
like-
Starfires.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
She looks great though. I love it.
yes.
And,
And
this
the
picture,
photography. Yeah.
yeah. I'm looking right into her honey jar.
Hello. And
And this is Super Friends or whatever.
yep. Now, what's the variant of Sunfire supposed to be? Just her depowered down? Because I was like,
I don't know, but people wanted it. I only
Yeah.
want the penguin one.
yeah, because I was gonna say Sunfire doesn't power down. She like looks like that all the time. So I figured it was just like that the Crime Syndicate version of Wonder Woman. That's
Yeah.
what it looks like to me. So
I know we're talking favorite figures later on, but it's ironic because as soon as I saw that penguin, I pictured this one here on the top, the superpowers or whatever it is, and I literally still have that. It's beat to hell, but
Yeah.
it's literally in my bin right back behind me here where I keep all the figures I put on my Christmas tree every year.
and that's what I'm saying, man. Like that like for him to deep dive that is fucking awesome. I love it.
Pizza has the answer. It's a totally different character. So who knew? I'm not a DC lore guy besides like
Very
the classics.
cool.
Yeah, so
Thank you,
that's
friends
awesome.
and pizza.
It's her evil twin.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. I just don't read DC. They lost me a million years ago. And now we're on to all those crazy WonderCon reveals. And I did read, that 2025 is wrong. So, all this shit is supposed to be for this year.
Yeah.
just so anybody who's watching knows it's supposed to be this year's numbers.
Yeah, it's a freeze repaint, which is cool. The guy next to him is a deep cut, a repaint of Booster Gold. He's gold now, gold paint, and another Tim Drake that looks good. I just hope he's shorter than that.
Yeah, I haven't seen better pictures, so I don't know if that's soft goods cloak. It kind
hard
of
to
looks
tell.
weird.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if it is or not. I mean, the way it's cut, I'd be hard to believe that it's plastic, but like if it were soft goods, you think they go out of the way to show that. So
Yeah, exactly. Like kind of tilted in the hair, you know what I mean? And ambush bug's so weird. Like that's such a weird pick.
Yeah, the buck is weird for him, but it's fun.
Yeah, and these are all the ones that are releasing now, right? Like you already have Kilowog and you have the Rainer.
Yeah, they're all out. They're all out or hitting.
Oh, all of them. Holy shit. That's awesome. So we'll skip this then, and we'll move on to the chases.
Now, this guy on the right, the sports fanatic, that's like a character from the 50s I looked at, but it's not a Casey Jones.
I thought he was Mad Dog at first because he's another guy who wore like, a hockey mask in DC. But, this is even deeper a cut because I was like, who the fuck would remember Mad Dog? Only I would because I picked it up in a, comic store when I was a kid for like a quarter. But
Brian, flick your little microphone clitoris you got up there. It's doing that echo nonsense.
oh, here, let me do some noise reduction. Sorry.
oh man, 4 feathers. Dude, Jason X goes to space.
Oh, he does.
Oh my god. I
He
remember
does
watching
look
that.
like Jason X.
Oh, that movie though, dear God.
It has a great kill scene though.
Yeah, it does.
Give me 1 second, gentlemen. I'm trying to fix my
Do
mic.
your thing. That's
Sure.
the sleeping bag kill scene in Jason X. No,
We got the mayor in the house. Toy Chase is here. What's going on, man?
Tim is the best.
Yep. What's going on, Tim? Always appreciate another solid Tim in the toy community. Got to see him at the toy show, which was fantastic.
Isn't he great? He's one of the nicest pricks out there.
For sure.
Hey, when I met him, he was awesome.
Oh, you did meet him? Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
at
yeah.
Zolo.
Yeah, he was awesome.
All right, let's not
Anyway,
keep talking about the mayor. He's freaking.
And there we go.
Wait, what am I looking at? Collect all to build Animal Man. I have him on my shelf
Yeah, I was going to ask you what that's all about.
with a jacket on that I made out of my. I will whittle this jacket out of flesh. I don't. What do you mean? What do they mean? Build an animal, man. Oh, this is some digital shit. Whatever.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. It just says with I got played on that slide.
Yeah, fuck that.
And then
Now, this is awesome. This is
Yeah.
This gave me a freaking boner. I'm not gonna lie. Full on. Listen, I know that movie isn't the best Batman movie, but it's very pleasing on the eyes. And Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey were so wacky in it, and their costumes are so memorable as a design standpoint. The only thing that would make this better for me if they released a fucking seal figure so I could do the Kiss from a Rose video.
In a seal building. Just him, oh!
Fantastic.
Just rocking it. So,
I love it. I love wacky shit. And when it becomes plastic, it gets me going.
What was Nicole Kidman's role? Chase Meridian or Meridian Chase or something like that?
You had a Chase Meridian.
Chase Meridian, yeah.
Yeah. The whole thing was fun. I love that movie because Jim Carrey's just a lunatic in it. And it's just enough to go, you know what I mean?
Holy rusted metal, Batman.
Yeah.
What was that? There's metal and it's rusted and it's holy. That was a great line.
This would have been funny if I know the Nightmare Bat looks awesome, but if it was a seal figure, oh my god, that would have been hysterical.
That would have been the greatest thing ever. It would have been. They should have done it, man.
That Batman looks solid. I don't know what buck it's on. I know it's some like animated Batman, but from here it looks incredible. It might be the best Batman buck he's done. And the Sergeant Rock, I know he's not going to have any guns, but by the gun pack,
awesome.
He looks good. These three look really good.
Yes, Sergeant Rock, so awesome, man. Like I am buying that Sergeant Rock like immediately.
Yeah,
like,
I can't remember.
So awesome.
This is where I was wishing that these were a 6-inch series, line, because I would totally make that Sergeant Rock into a Nick Fury, like a classic Nick Fury from back of the Howling Commandos or something like that.
Yeah, this was a really good showing for Mcfarlane. Out there was WonderCon or whatever.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, man, and it just doesn't stop. Like
doesn't stop. I mean,
he got my money. Like right here, he got my money.
In the same year, he did the Arnold. Last year, Arnold Mr. Freeze, which I never thought I would see as a toy again. You know, Morgan freaking Freeman. You know, who was God in a movie. It's nuts. Jim Carrey as the Riddler. I mean, what's next? Pauly Shore. What movie was Pauly Shore in?
We'll get the Encino Man.
Encino Man.
Yeah, Encino Man is randomly
fresh nugs.
So I can't even think of any other Morgan Freeman figures we've gotten. I mean, he's been in so many roles in movies over the years that
none.
I couldn't even think of one off top.
We had him in the Red and Andy 2-pack.
I was just about to go there. I was like, now I have my freaking Red for Shawshank Redemption. No, this is incredible. And if it's anything like the freaking 89 Batmobile, I'm in instantly. Like,
oh yeah, if that's $70, hopefully he keeps the price down again. This will sell out in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I don't even like it was like pulling teeth to get me to get the 89 Batmobile, but not this thing. I'm like, yeah, this thing's awesome. And then he just wouldn't stop, man. Like, if you like the animated series, holy shit.
Good for him, because this is like for people that still had that they didn't finish that line. And people, it was like they stopped making the line at a weird time, or it was just hitting its peak, so to speak, rhyming like freaking Dr. Seuss. So for him to keep doing it is really cool. There's my boy Bronzer.
I know.
He's the most positive guy you'll ever meet.
Yeah, he's bringing that toxicity. Nice.
In that same vein, 52 people watch it right now. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Oh shit! Hit.
If you'd be so kind, smash that like button if you could, people. That'd be awesome.
Smash it.
Smash the like. Thank you. 52 is awesome. This is
yes. Fuck.
And I'm pumped.
I am pumped.
Keep it sliding. Slide it up.
Let's keep sliding. This came last minute. Real good photos.
So you have this figure, I believe. I know Bronzer does. I do. Everyone should own the Doc. I'm going to try to get this and fancy it into a Doc Nocturnal vehicle.
Oh,
You know, it's black, red. Somehow make that a skull.
Yeah, you just got to cut that nose off, and I think
Mhm.
yeah. Now here's the most badass part of it.
That is exactly. That's the selling point. Usually, I don't give a shit about lights, but that looks fucking
so
awesome.
right. It looks
Yes.
so right.
I usually don't care about lights. I think it's just bumps up the price, but that looks so fucking cool.
Yeah, and it didn't really knock the price up. I think this thing was $59.99 for 6-inch figures. So
That's really good.
yeah, and it's got a back seat. You'll fucking fit the whole Rogues Gallery in that thing, man.
You can have the Joker humping Harley in the back seat.
There you go. Hello. And,
This is
and,
cool.
and then we got more of the Music Maniacs, which yeah, he's going right where I thought he'd go. So
I can't believe he made a Rob Zombie figure before NECA.
Oh, I was just gonna say that. You beat me to it, sir. Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry, Tim. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I completely agree. And they have me here. Like the other ones were cool. I probably wouldn't, I'm really not interested in picking them up, but Rob Zombie, you got me there, man. There's just too many zombie and White Zombie songs over the years that I've jammed out to. So I definitely am probably gonna have to pick up that zombie if I see it.
Now I'm gonna tell you something, Angelo. I just double checked it just to make sure I'm not wrong. He made a Rob Zombie a long time ago.
NECA or McFarlane?
No, McFarlane.
Oh, I'm sure he did. I'm
Yeah,
sure
a real long time ago. Like it's on a card back. Like it's so old, but I remember seeing one. So I was like, he already had that like lined up. You know,
Keep watching, everybody, because who knows? Maybe that Rob Zombie figure is in one of our top 5s of all time.
Stay
Whoa,
tuned.
Tim with the segue. What a professional.
He's so good, man. He's so good. Here we go. What's next? Oh, and then we get Movie Maniacs. Now there is one that I will buy now.
Let me get. Can I guess?
Actually, you might be wrong.
The Dude Abides.
You're wrong.
Oh, then it's McConaughey.
McConaughey.
Yeah, no, I'm buying both of them. You're both fucking right.
And
They're gonna have removable heads. That's like Kitbash City for me.
And you
white
know,
Russians all day just hanging out, man. We need the John Goodman to go along with him, and the freaking
he believes in nothing.
Nothing. Oh, it's so good.
Teddy's a nihilist.
You're a nihilist, Teddy. Don't worry about it.
the McConaughey is in that. He's in that pose where he said the famous line too.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
No. He said what he likes about high school girls.
I was scared to say that on YouTube for fear of
get me to quote that shit.
the CIA smashing through my windows and raiding my house, like P. Diddy's house, you know?
Yeah.
I need that thing sleazing up my background. So yeah.
I do wish the dude, if you could have one of these three articulated, which one would you want articulated?
The Dude, of course.
The Dude,
yeah. Everybody loves the Dude. Like, it's rare if you meet somebody who doesn't like Lebowski. They might be like, yeah, but I've never really seen anybody go, I fucking hate that. That fucking movie's horrible.
That movie literally made me go to a bowling alley just to drink there because I never did. And when I saw it in my 20s, I'm like, I want to drink at a bowling alley now. I do have to add though this for the 40-year-old virgin figure. I almost want to pick that up, and if I could find a Kelly Clarkson figure, put it right next to him. Oh, Kelly Clarkson, independent woman.
Too good, good. And then he released a bunch of spawns. Now I see up in the top that they say like ultra articulated. So
I have this. This looks like a re-release of a 2005 figure.
I think they all are. And to my knowledge, this is not articulated at all.
No, it is. His right arm moves like
barely. Yeah. He's still like a barely moving.
On a shelf, but he ain't moving.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you if you knew if like he put like he actually made them articulated. I'd be like,
I just think he just. This looks like the exact freaking mold.
No, it is because we're going to see more reuse. You're going to see it. But if this thing moves, I want it. I'll just put it that way. And this is another one that was already out, but
No, that's beautiful though. I mean,
I love it. Wings of Redemption Spawn is awesome. Like, I have the original too of this.
Yes, it's beautiful sculpt. So,
but I don't see any joints anywhere, and it says ultra articulated up there.
Ultra articulated?
It says ultra. That's why I'm like, if this thing moves, it's incredible. But I don't think it does.
I think that's him just clowning on his audience because he knows when he says ultra articulated, people are going to be like, yeah, it might have like a swivel, because he knows his own past. I will say this, though. I do like how, since he is branching out into 6-inch figures as well, that he is very clearly putting it here on the marketing that whether it's a 7-inch or a 6-inch figure, like for me, not really following the line that closely, being able to see it right there on the actual advertisement, what size and scale it's going to be in, helps me out a lot because otherwise I wouldn't have a freaking any idea. It's like those page punchers, like you said, Brian. Are they tiny? Are they tall? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but he did the whole line, and that Ashley Wood one sitting in the middle, I have that on a shelf like back here. So that thing is a giant chunk of plastic that does not move at all. So
none of them do.
This is inspiring me though, because I do have, I think maybe 2 spawns that he put out. I think the Mortal Kombat one, and I think I have the is it not medieval Spawn? What's the one that had like the most comic books ever sold sticker on it or whatever?
Yeah, I don't remember on that.
I picked those up on clearance at GameStop. I never opened them because I don't have any spawns on any shelves, and I still have them and never opened them. So this kind of makes me want to like at least open those and like put them on my shelf,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are statues.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. And then somebody in the chat said that this was a statue, so we'll just pass right on that. Boop. And on the NECA.
Yeah, this looks like the guy from Mcfarlane, the Sportsmaster. Doesn't.
He looks like that actor from the Predator movie who was the prisoner in that third Predator movie. What's his name? His name's something Goggs. I mean, it looks exactly like him. I mean, I can't remember his name, but
I need Casey to have crazy hair, or I'm not really.
Yeah, yeah, he needs it all like.
Yeah, buzz cut Casey is a buzzkill. Yeah,
yeah.
But lots of good accessories, hands, all that shit. And you said these are the super articulated ones, like, right? Any of the Ronin ones,
smooth.
they just like butter. Nice. And then on the Star Wars.
Hammerhead, for some reason, is a weird cult classic favorite figure. I think because everyone had him as a kid in the blue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So this looks good. This is a fan service at its finest. I pre-ordered, so
I know there were some complaints that I saw in the chat. Which imagine that complaints in a chat, not our chat, but on a Pulse chat that they felt this should not be considered a deluxe figure because of the lack of accessories that it came with.
Big though, right?
It's a big figure. It's a big chunky figure. So I feel like you want to get a big figure, especially, out like this, you're not going to get a ton with it. And plus it's Black Series. So what do you expect to get with it?
I know. What can you? Right. It's deluxe is weird though. It is weird.
Yeah, but other than that, you guys know my stance on Black Series.
You don't buy them.
I still got a shelf of them here, and I don't know. Every time I'm back here, I look at them and go, I should probably sell that whole shelf of Black Series and just move on. But
I still have hope, and then this figure gives me a little bit of hope to mix in old with old characters on new molds.
I think Brian's on mute right now. I think Brian, we can't hear you. Can you hear him? Okay, Angelo.
He's not talking. Oh no, I can't.
Yeah. You're on mute, bud. We can't. You're not breaking through. So while you're doing that, I will sit here and I will list my favorite Adam Sandler movies in order. I really enjoyed Billy Madison. Just kidding. But Angelo, do you still dabble in Black Series at all?
Yes, I got. I just got one. I don't know, a week ago. I'm a sucker for Jedis, and if I see a Jedi, I get them.
Gotcha. Yeah, they do look cool, and that's where I'm at. Like, I'm looking at my shelf of Black Series here, and it's a mishmash from the last like 10 years. I needed that Mace Windu. I'm loving Samuel L. Jackson having a special purple lightsaber that he demanded that he have on camera, so he knew where he was at all times. The majority of my shelf anymore is Mandalorian, from what I have left. But even I have the Darth Maul, which was the archive release that they put out. But again, I usually have a Darth Vader. I tend to pick them up when they're cheap on clearance where I can find them, but they look cool. But I always get into that space thing, and I'm like, how long do I want to, hang on to them for?
Can you hear me?
Oh, there's that smooth.
You are the sultry voice is good, sir.
What a voice.
All right. Sorry about that, gentlemen. I ended up trying to fix the mic as we were going, and I must have muted.
It's all right. You had to check the specs on the rotor girder. That's about it. You'd be fine.
Oh man, I killed the slideshow when I jumped out. Let me get that thing back in here for us. Oh, and let me just remove that for a second and let us get to where we were. Where were we? Sorry, everybody, for the unprofessional bullshit.
This is live podcasting. Anything can happen. Don't worry about it, man.
Here we go.
Here we are.
Yes, I wanted to comment on that horrible little mouth on the side of his head. Looks like it's smiling. It's so creepy. All right, and I don't bring wrestling figures in, but the Ultimates I will bring in once in a while. And this Undertaker's badass, so had to show it, had to talk about it. I really like it. I am definitely going to add it to the very, very few wrestling figures I have. Holy cow, this has got every pretty much like little look other than like the original button-up thing. So
you're getting anytime you get a belt, obviously it's fantastic. Multiple heads. I mean, Mattel does a great job with their Ultimate figures, and I obviously back behind me here, everybody can see I have an extensive AEW collection, but I very much limit my Mattel stuff with WWE. But I'm looking at my Van Vader, I'm looking at my Hulk Hogan, I'm looking at my Sergeant Slaughter, my Ric Flair Ultimate. I might have to find some space on my shelf for that Undertaker in my little cubicle area.
It's weird. They release like one a month, and this is the best one ever. So I guess, it was worth it.
I love that Macho Man, the Macho Madness one, the NWO one. I love that figure.
But they released a lot of Undertakers. So
I barely look. Like it's only like a few ever hit my radar, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, this looks good.
I'll take we take 45 seconds to devote to wrestling here really quickly. What really grinds my gears is the tribalism. Tribalism in life I hate. I'm not a fan of tribalism. Wrestling tribalism has become horrible. It's no longer can you be like an overall fan. You have to be either WWE or AEW.
Oh yeah.
And this past week's been awful online because CM Punk put out an interview where he was, of course, torching AEW. So all the Punk lovers were, oh, we told you AEW sucks, and AEW's numbers aren't anywhere near WWE. Dude, WWE's been around for freaking ever. You have generations of families who watch that. Like people's grandsons grew up watching that with their grandpas, like I did, So you're not going to recreate that in 4 years. So these people who go out there and bash AEW online and say their ratings aren't getting better, they're not growing their audience. Dude, it's been less than 5 years. Come back in 30 years and see where we're at.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for the wrestling tangent, but
it's true that, man.
Hostility the last 48 hours about it.
You watching WrestleMania this weekend?
I will probably not. I actually almost was going to go Saturday. We were offering tickets through family.
In Philly.
Yeah, in Philly. We're going to go Saturday night, and unfortunately, we had something come up that my girlfriend and I could not attend, so we had to pass up on the tickets. So I might watch a little bit of it. I don't know. I'm not a huge WWE watcher. I have no problem with it. I don't hate it. It's just we'll see.
Yeah, I like WrestleMania because you never know what's going to happen.
Yes, exactly. And again, it's a spectacle. It's in Philly, so you'll probably have some Philly celebrities show up at it.
I don't like that it's 2 days now, though. Like Jesus Christ. Like
Oh man, and if you go around the WrestleMania show, there's like every other company is doing shows in the city at the same time. So there's literally like wrestling event after wrestling
constant.
event.
Two of my best friends actually are going. They're going to WrestleMania both nights. They're going to the NXT event. They're going to the Hall of Fame event. They basically bought every ticket they can get their hands on. They're going to the SmackDown on Friday, the Raw on Monday. So I said to them, good luck recovering from that after 4 days of constant shows, but they're going to love it. And, it's memories you'll never forget. So.
Yeah, true. Guy I work with is down there for the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Mondo just keeps knocking it out of the park, man. Like, shit, each head for each different kind of show. Oh, just weapons, that classic stupid fucking snake helmet. Like, it's beautiful.
If I could do it all again, I would not collect Origins, not collect Masterverse, and just my Motu collection would be, Mondo. They're great. They really are really top-notch toy making at a big scale, though.
That's one of those where eventually we're going to be at a toy show together, and we'll go out and get drinks like halfway through the day and come back in, and I'll see one of those Mondo freaking X-Men or something, and I'm going to get my RG meter going and be like, I need that,
Don't come to the store, man. We have one of the big fucking the Wolverine one on the bed with the photo, man. I got to look at that thing every day at work. I'm like,
you know what?
It's so nice.
What kills me too is I think that the popularity of those shows how unfortunate it is that the Marvel Legend 12-inch figures didn't pan out very long.
Yeah, because they didn't go all in like Mondo. Mondo went all in, made them perfect. Like they look like they just
make the purchase
off the
special,
screen.
Purchase special, not just a big Marvel Legend.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what though? I'm looking at them right now, and now I'm reconsidering every single of my top 5 picks. I do have the Wolverine 12-inch. I found it at like a Ross or something or other. Yeah. And it might be one of the best Wolverine figures ever made. I'm just staring at him right now. It's when I do my reviews, he's just behind like the first layer of boxed Joes. So you don't really see him back there. He's kind of behind Surtur, but it was a fun line, man. So I can see why people get into the Mondo for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then it's Marvel Legend time.
There's my bread and butter. There's my lane. There's my lane.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, man, when they said it was going to be Iron Man, I was like, oh, fuck, who the fuck cares? I am so done with fucking Iron Man. And I was wrong, so I'm glad I was wrong. So let's get into this. We got Count Doctor Strange.
Who is this? Tim, who is this?
Count Nefaria. I know, Brian, you're a Marvel reader as well. Yeah. So in the modern era, I don't think he's been as big of an Avengers villain. I remember reading a Marvel annual edition from maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I think it was when Bendis was still writing the New Avengers, so it might have been longer, where he was the villain in one issue. But I think it was one of those things where they had to use him to like maintain the right or whatever, the copyright to him.
Yeah.
With that said, I think he looks cool. Like you made the joke about him looking like Doctor Strange. The cape looks good on this. The cape comes off. You can pose him either way with or without that cape. The head sculpt looks good on this. And from what I understand, he was not a figure originally released on an Iron Man card, but they're not holding themselves to that. They're not beholden to putting out only figures that were on this card. So if you're an Avengers fan, if you're a comic book collector, you're probably going to want this in your collection, as it is a deep cut on an Avengers villain.
Yeah, and it's fun. I mean, anytime they can just squeak out a weird character, I'm happy. You know?
Exactly.
And he looks like some deranged knockoff Motu villain, the way he's painted. Like, I could just see, like, he's oozing Motu knockoff to me. I love it.
For me, if I squint my eyes, I can almost see Space Ghosts, and that would be so fucking cool.
Yeah, the color scheme. Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, even the head sculpt, Raja Ghul.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah. It's a nice looking figure, though.
Yeah, I like it. Surprisingly enough, like I said, I was like, Iron Man wave. This I knew they were going to do. I don't give two shits. I'm not buying it. So
yeah, I'm out on this one. The one thing they did add here, they added in the like skirt piece.
Yeah.
Or whatever, which is obviously more appropriate and accurate to the Avengers comic book cover. They wanted to recreate all these classic Avengers. You got the Charles Bronson looking head sculpt with this thing again, which looks pretty cool. But again, I didn't buy the silver one even when it was on sale. So
I did.
Yeah, I don't care for the bucket. You know what I mean? Like it's cool, but like I like there's so many Iron Mans, you know, and I only want one on the shelf, you know.
Yeah. And for people who have halls of armors in their collection, like there's people that are
this
all
is awesome.
on everything.
Yeah.
That's perfect. If you have a whole shelf of Iron Man, or you actually, bought that Disney store exclusive or whatever hall of armors, you're building that thing out. More power to you, man. That's why I'm glad it's out there. But for me, it isn't something I need to pick up.
Yeah, I knew they were going to do it. The minute the other one dropped, I was like, oh yeah, you're getting the other one. And you know what? Getting the Charles Bronson head is the best. I love that thing. This thing looks like a kid. Like this one just looks like a $10 toy to me. Like
them new boots that like a lot of TikTok girls wear. It looks like those boots.
It's the Mega Man boots. He's wearing Mega Man boots. Like it's cool. I think it'll look better posed out. Like I think I don't think
on a shelf at Target, I'd probably buy it though.
Yeah, I think the next one is the one I really like. Like I think this one is a good mix up, and they haven't made this one like the William Pertasio, like you know, Heroes Reborn suit. So I'm cool with this. This
looks very stylized to me. Out of the three of the Iron Men in this collection, in this wave, I do think this one looks the best. Like you mentioned, Brian, right away, I was getting Heroes Reborn vibes from this thing. It looks more like as dumb as it sounds, a futuristic Iron Man. So, and even the color scheme, I like the color scheme on this a little bit better as well. The kind of brighter colors with the red and the yellow. So yeah, it's a cool figure for sure. And again, I don't know, not building out the Iron Mans, but give them credit where credit is due. This is a good looking figure.
Yeah, definitely a good looking Iron Man.
Yep. Now we're getting to the good stuff here, though.
Yes, I tried to do the Iron Man first, but
this looks fucking cool.
Yeah, Comic Whiplash, 100% sold, and they went with that what is it? I think it's Hulk like 315 when Mcfarlane did the cover with this version of Whiplash. Yeah, I'm sold instantly. Like,
yes,
I want a comic book Whiplash, so.
And it's obviously very, very similar to the cartoon character as well. Which, and again, obviously that was out on this card back in the day. You get the accessory there. That's not going to be bendy wire. That's just a pliable plastic. But they said it's very bendable, very, very pliable. And again, it's I guess that's probably reuse of maybe the Ghost Rider whip. Looking at it or something similar.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
But it looks cool. I love that they actually had to put the ponytail accessory separate, because they couldn't fit it on the back of the head. That was kind of neat to see, like just the ponytail on the card.
Oh, I love that. I didn't even notice that. That's great.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, cool figure. Definitely like that. And honestly, I heard people bitch. I love this. Like,
but you know what? The tip meat. Okay.
Yeah. But you know what? I think it's all appropriate, and I'd be the first guy to be like, "Give her bigger titties," you know. But
this is really nice looking. Though.
Yeah,
if she looked like this in the damn show, that show would have been a freaking mega hit.
Well, if they made the show like the comic book, even by like 1 iota, it would have been a smash hit. Like,
I know.
Yeah, it would have been like perfect.
Yeah,
except for they just had to insult us all and call us trolls. So good job. That's why your show's in the shitter.
That's right. You're getting all pinless here, which is great.
I love it.
I like the accessory where it's like a crushed gun. Like she screwed the guy over and crushed his gun over. And then anytime you get an action figure where it's so big that they have to, bend the knees, or like the feet are in those bubbles at the bottom. Like the Thing figure was always like that.
Yeah,
where they couldn't quite fit him in there, so the feet were in the bubbles at the bottom of the blister pack. So like that's just cool to me when it's something that they have to kind of like mess around with the presentation of how to get it on the card itself. So yeah, this is awesome, and this is one where you're talking about maybe picking up two. I know people might want the whole wave on their wall, but I pick and choose, and I do put things on my wall, and I might want this on the wall, also a loose one as well. So
yeah, I pre-ordered her.
Yeah. Definitely. I actually ordered like cases separate from master cases of this figure because I think it's going to be a hit.
Yeah, female figures in general, Marvel Legends fan tend to dig, and this thing just looks great, and it's all updated. The buck, everything else on it is looking great. The head sculpt, the hair looks fantastic. So
yeah, I'm all aces by me.
Yep.
And now this fucking thing came out of the middle of nowhere. Like.
Is this the one to go with the GI Joe O-ring?
Yes, yeah. You are getting this at the same time as the O-ring figures.
That's gonna sell. It's
Yes.
40 years too late, but it's gonna sell.
I'm retarded for this.
Yeah.
Like I think like this and the figures, forget it. I'm sold. I'm out like I'm a big me mini. But this is definitely just a scaled down version of the plasma version. Like, you know, I have that thing sitting right. Well, actually, I don't. I moved it, so it's not in there. But anyway, I have it. It looks exactly the same, so I'm stoked for it. And then we move into the figures themselves. And
the head sculpts look good on these, man.
They look like the plasma series heads.
Shrunken down.
That Egon is exactly the same as the Egon on the 6-inch figure. Like 100%, nothing's different. So, but priced at like, I think these are 40 or 45 bucks for the whole thing.
That's not bad.
And then the car's like 40 or 50 bucks or something.
Oh wow, it's a no-brainer.
So the whole purchase for like 100 is like boop, 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 boop. So
I did like how Emily had to basically preface with at the beginning and point blank tell everybody we are not announcing any Plasma Series 6-inch figures. We're telling you that ahead of time to set expectations. Please do not ask, because we're not here to talk about that, because they know that people were wondering, is that a dead line or not? So they just
did. It's dead. Unfortunately, I liked it, but I didn't like any of the second set of figures. So,
I like getting them all on clearance at Walmart because I had the whole set here for like $6 a piece. That was nice.
Yep. Ooh, we got 63 watching. Thank you, everybody. And then let's move on to the next thing. We are into Joe Land. And everything went up for pre-order today. I don't know if you guys got anything or looked at anything, but
Ferret was Pulse exclusive, and I refused to. I'm one of them guys.
Oh, got you. So you'll get like a month after it's out, you'll be like, son of a bitch, I should have bought one. But honestly, I like these retro carded figures. Now that I've actually gotten the card itself in my hand and their quality, like, you know, they're like up to that Marvel Legend retro carded thing. Like, I feel like these are good now. So
still, I'm glad that they corrected that mistake, but it's still infuriating that they had to. Like, you already had in-house retro card figures you were putting out for Star Wars, you're putting out for Marvel Legends. So why would they not just use the same card stock? I'll never understand why they cheaped out on their figures on a property they own.
Yeah, they even did it with the Hiss Tank Cobra Commander. Like, that wasn't like a sandwich deal. Like, that's like a straight seal. Like, if this thing fell off like a shelf, this whole bubble would fall off. Wow. So, like, even this Cobra Commander one that came with the Hiss Tank, like, it's still not as good as the new one.
Wow. Well, at least, again, give credit where credit's due. They acknowledged it was probably a mistake, and they corrected it for the fans. So you have to acknowledge that. They did.
Mython, thank you so much, buddy. Always appreciate it. And then we are on to some photos, and I'm not going to get crazy with this because honestly, the figure looks no different. Like, there might be like 2 different paint applications that are different. So we're just going to skip right over this. Hey, happy accident. This guy looks great on the card, and there he is there. I love that he's colored correctly now.
Yeah.
And so this one I might actually get.
And he comes with a tennis racket, snowshoes, right? This is just
look down at the other photo. Look at they fucking dropped the ball. All they had to do was just give me the fucking tennis rackets. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
Like, it's so important for that character to have them. You know what I mean? Not like the big like metal Crocs. You know what I mean?
But
like,
the tennis rackets are the charm to the figure.
Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree. And honestly, he comes with all the shit I didn't want with him either. So,
that fucking wear.
I might have to start holding off on deluxe releases on certain things because I like this is like 1,000 times better. The colors are right. It didn't come with any extra stuff I didn't want, and it's $10 cheaper.
Yeah.
So I might be holding off on deluxe figures for a while here and there just to save money because there's no way I'm gonna fucking buy both. Like that shit ain't happening anymore. Like I'll find the version that I like and I'm sticking with it. You know what I mean? But even if you didn't, I see the appeal because you could put the cards on the wall. And as people know, I'm fucking stupid for that. I have all the Spider-Men, just up on the wall. So, those to me, just I'm like, oh, that wall could just be covered in Joe cards. So.
You're a sick man.
I am. And you know what? I want to open every one of those because I don't have fucking doubles too. So there might be a day where I crack like all of those on camera because that's all of them, baby. All right. And then we move on to the best one of them all. And one of the most sorely needed fucking figures to be released.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pleased. I mean, it's all fucking just reuse. It's the same shit over and over again. I mean, that top body is being used on like every other figure now, but it's good. I have no problems with it. And it's actually like very smooth on the articulations and the joints are good.
I hope the original release did one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a toy in my 100 years of toy collecting, where the mask around his mouth looks thin, so they painted like a dry brush flesh. It's so awesome.
No, I knew you were about to talk about it, so I was gonna go get them so people could see them.
Yeah, blow that up. That's so genius.
Yeah, and I don't know if they're gonna use this head again. I think this might be the shit. I forgot who the SWAT guy was.
Brian said.
And then I removed myself. Hello, and then there we go.
Yeah, that part of the mask around his mouth, it's hard to see, but it's like flesh to make it look see-through because that's where you have to breathe. It's a genius design. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get it.
It's hard to pick up, but I'm sure people that own it, if you own that figure, look at that shit. Shockwave.
Yeah, and this is sorely needed because these legs are shit burgers and these arms are just not good. They're like too thin, all that shit.
Also, it was stupid hard to find.
Oh my God. I don't think I've ever had so much problems finding a toy. I think he was the last one I needed to complete, Joe's. And
yep. I actually got him through a trade. I never found him. I had extra of the infantry troopers or whatever. So I was able to trade one of those for one of him, thankfully. But yeah, definitely good on them getting this out there to people who missed out on that first one. And didn't the first one also have different colored eyes? It had blue eyes and brown eyes?
Yeah, there's a blue and a green-eyed one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they coming to stores like the Duke and Scarlet just did?
Yeah. All these are like mainline, which is awesome too. I'm sick of if you're going to do exclusives, just do like fucking repaints the way they're doing it. I like that. Like if they're going to be like retro releases, let everybody get them. And honestly, the packaging alone, like they look dynamite in the store when you see them. It's like, ooh. So.
Oh, GI Joe, I'm 12? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It just hits my dumb button instantly. I'm like, so. And then we had the ferret, which I thought, the price was going to be around what it is. And I don't know. I've never been a big fan of this vehicle, so this might be a big fat pass for me as well, especially the Valkyrie. It's like, I don't need another Valkyrie, especially one that's like, I don't know about the uniform color.
I don't like the colors at all.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this, so this one might be a pickup down the road deal too, man. Like the Vamp is something special, you know what I mean? Like this doesn't do it for me. This would be like, this would have been one of the last things I asked for. Like I would have rather gotten the snowmobile or something, you know what I mean?
This is again, I felt the same way. Obviously originally when the coil came out, Baroness, it was unique, but when you keep re-releasing motorcycles and things, like I feel like this is in that same category where it's like, okay, it's not gonna be anything, like you said, special. It's just going to be another vehicle taking up space on your shelf.
Yeah.
This guy's funny.
Yeah. But we'll see. You know what I mean? I might change my mind as I see more pictures, but like, there's nothing crazy going on here for me. Oh, we'll save that for later. And actually, we got through the slides. Not bad. Hour. That's not bad.
Especially for a busy week. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. All right, we're all back up here. And now we could start going through our top 10 favorite figures of all time. And since I'm on the bottom, I'll go first.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we said anything.
Anything.
So any scale, in the box, out of the box. And this one's going to shock you a little bit, and you might not have ever known this thing ever existed.
Ooh.
This is all him.
But this is, I'll blow myself up.
Blow yourself up.
Yeah, and not remove myself from stage. There we go. This was made by Funko and a company called 9POA. And they just made the awesomest fucking Twin Peaks figures ever. And they had a deal, like, here, let me open this so you guys can see what it all looks like, because these are so much fun. But you basically get a dead girl wrapped in plastic.
Yeah.
You get the log lady and her little log. You get Bob and you get Dale Cooper with the mug. He should have come with a donut, but you know, like, these are just so obscure and so fucking strange and so perfect. I love these. Like, I'm shocked they weren't higher on my list, but there's just something so fun about these.
Oh, man.
There we go.
Well, it's funny because my fifth is the same scale, and if these two had to be together, because when I was a little baby Toy Games, these two idiots were put in the film to make kids want to watch the movie, and these are, you know, my OG kid toys. Now I love R2 because he has this click. Does this pick up?
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm here to click.
Something about that click makes me feel like I'm 6 again, and I'm gonna eat a TV dinner and watch Batman. This is toy making, you know, vac metal on the C3PO, which, you know, Super 7 can't do, supposedly. These are beautiful little pieces of art, and they're nothing else needs to be said about OG Star Wars.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Yeah.
This was way too hard for me because I said earlier, like, I sit back here and I'm surrounded by toys from when I was a kid. We're living in that golden age of toys right now where you get so much stuff out there. So it was very hard to not have recency bias with this. So again, I did skew more modern here, you know, from like 2016 up till now. I did have one honorable mention because I just don't think I can include this. I know we said anything for our top 5. However, I just feel like I can't go down the rabbit hole of including, because if you did, I feel like these would be all in there. So my honorable mention has to be this friggin' Sentinel.
Okay.
I haven't even opened my Galactus, which is an ongoing punchline on my channel. But this thing, I mean, you want to talk about coming out of the gate with an amazing, amazing idea for their HasLabs. The Sentinel is freaking amazing. The articulated fingers, the light up features, everything about this guy was amazing. So he's honorable mention. That's all he gets talked about for now. But as far as my proper 5 go, again, I'm kind of skewing more modern here, not really dipping back into stuff from when I was a kid. I got to look at my list. Sorry. I actually have it number 5, which is very recent. But I just freaking love this thing. It can never be outdone, I don't think. And it was the John Constantine Mezco figure.
Oh, nice.
It is awesome.
You're going to make me buy this thing tomorrow on payday now.
It's just, you know what? Good, right? It's again, recency bias be damned. I mean, it's 2 years old now, but like, you're never going to get a better John Constantine than this with more accessories. So I know, Brian, you picked them up.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. For what I paid for it, I'm very happy with it. You know what I
It's
mean?
just so good. The cigarettes we talked about, all the head sculpt. So yeah, I won't gush for too long. I at least wanted one Mezco on my list. And by the way, I totally could have done all Marvel Legends or all GI Joe Classified for this. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit here. So
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, I am gonna do my number 4, and I'm pulling out. It's kind of a cheat because it's 2 things at once. But let me solo myself out here real quick, because this thing, I fucking love this thing. Are you ready, people? Are you ready for this fucking beast of a fucking toy?
Oh, it's awesome. The power loader.
But this NECA power loader, every time I look at this thing, this is a fucking work of art, man. And it is brittle as shit, and I have broken tubes off, and
Me too.
I have fucked things up on this thing royally, but every time I see it, man, like everything moves, and perfect.
The movie prop in your hand.
Yeah, and even the Ripley that they made to go in it isn't that bad. I mean, it could have been better, and I wish we'd get more alien figures, but holy Jesus, this thing's amazing. And
It's a movie prop. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I fucking love this thing. There we go. Oh, careful.
No more breaking parts tonight.
Yeah, that thing just sits on a shelf. That's like the first time it's come out of that case in like years. All right, Mr. Angelo.
Okay. When I was a child again, this guy was a superhero in boxer form. And this Storm Collectibles Tyson is a must. If you like Mike, and who doesn't like Tyson, it's a must own. It's so articulated. This is Storm Collectibles' best work. And I guess he could be Balrog for your Street Fighter toys, kind of, you know?
Oh, he's just so dope. I always kick myself for not getting that.
Oh, really? Oh, he's too good, man.
And then I was going to buy a bootleg, and I was like, it's just not going to be painted as good. And then I'm going to have to try and fix it. Then it's going to look like shit. And
I love this damn figure, man. I really like, you know.
It's awesome. Tim, all you, brother.
All right, blow me up on screen here. So I didn't I didn't take this one off the shelf because honestly, it was way too much freaking work. But back behind me here, I did a review on it, which was going to be here. Up here, you can't quite see him, is going to be the Four Horsemen Studios figura obscura, Headless Horseman.
Nice.
Oh, he's awesome.
And again, for the same reasons, I know it's recent. You can take me off camera now. Right? For the same reasons, I know it's only a couple of years old, and we're talking all time here. Also, want to add, we're not saying the best figures, we're saying our favorite.
Yeah. Right.
I have some stuff coming up that's definitely not the best anymore, but it has a special place in my heart. But this is another one where I've gone my whole life not getting that cool of a Headless Horseman offering. In the fact he got the horse, the multiple heads. I mean, it's a slam dunk, and it's not going to be outdone. So, like, I really wanted to include it. And every year for Halloween, I'll probably fish that thing off the shelf back there. And I always want it on camera. I like it so much. But it'll be out for Halloween every year. It's just fantastic.
It's like you put it on the mantle, and then the holiday season has begun.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I saw that thing in person and was like, whoa. So,
I liked it so much I almost bought the retailer exclusive additionally. And I thought, no, you have the original. You don't need to do that to yourself.
Definitely. Am I up? Are we on number?
You're up for your number 3.
All right. Number 3, there's an honorable mention, okay? I'm going to bust out a classic. This thing is just one of my all-time favorite fucking figures ever made. This is why I constantly beg Randy to get the Conan license back.
Yeah.
Because he made one of the greatest fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan figures ever made. This thing only has like, waist.
McFarlane style.
Yeah, his hand moves a little bit and this arm has a little bit going on.
Yeah.
But my God, if they made an ultimate of this would be like the best fucking thing ever.
Oh yeah.
Which segues me in to Mezco and their Conan the Barbarian. This thing is one of the greatest fucking figures ever made.
Yep.
It looks like a Frazetta painting in your fucking hands.
Yep.
There is a problem. Hang on. I have 2 of these. I like them so much. And I was so worried that I would ruin one that I bought another one because I got a good deal on it. They have the fused upper arms.
Oh, you got to heat this shit out of them.
This one moves. I'm even afraid to do it, man. I put him under the hair dryer for like 10 minutes and it won't budge.
Oh,
like I am not fucking with it, man.
No, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, he gets enough range here where I could leave the bicep alone, but
yeah,
this fucking figure,
I got 2.
It looks like a painting. Like
I got 2 as well.
Yeah, and I never do that, and it's not the first version and the second version. I have 2 of the second version. So.
Oh, okay. Well, at least he comes with all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I bought the Barbarian head kit booster and everything, but yeah, this Mezco Conan is ridiculous. So you are up next, my friend.
Okay, so this movie didn't disappoint. And it took a lifetime for the figures to come out, and they didn't disappoint. It's a toy line I never thought I'd see in plastic form, and it's the NECA movie Turtles. And Leo's my favorite turtle, so that's why I chose him. I know the Mezco Turtles, I gushed over them, but if I had to pick a turtle line to keep, this is near and dear to me because I saw the movie opening weekend when I was a kid. I tried to be a ninja, almost fell off a roof in the city of Newburgh and died. So,
oh Jesus,
this means a lot to me. This line is knockout home run. NECA Ninja Turtles, movie Turtles. The two
look amazing,
going off the fucking rails.
It's a great pick, man. I almost included the Raphael in disguise for mine. I have both of the 2-packs, and I remember finding the original single packs at GameStop, and I just wasn't into them. But then when they put out those 2-packs, I grabbed both. I haven't opened them. They're still.
That wrap is so good. It looks like right from the movie. That scene.
Yep. But yeah,
you're a great pick. Yeah.
Yeah. Those look amazing. They're another thing. It looks like a little movie prop in your hand, even down to the expression on the face.
Yeah, I feel like Jim Henson over here.
I'm the puppet master.
Yeah.
All right, so my number 3, stick with more modern stuff, but again, there's a story behind it, of course, as there always is going to be Cobra Island GI Joe Classified Cobra Trooper. I have multiple that are opened, and I want to fish them off the shelf back behind me, so I still kept one that's in packaging here that I have on display. I think it's more, not so much the quality of the figure, it's that this was right when Joe Fever was hitting.
Yes,
when you couldn't find them. And
no, you couldn't.
My good friend and I, 6-packs and knickknacks, went on a toy hunt ski together. And in the span of one day, I think we went to like 9 or 10 Targets all over northeastern PA. Like we were down in Philadelphia, we were in Allentown, we were in Easton. We drove everywhere and finally found a store that just put them out that day. Yeah. So I think it's more just the story and the craze and the era that was going on. It's right when Classified was really blowing up. So I will always have a special place in my heart. And plus, you guys know I love army builders. There might be more coming up too. So this was my number 3. I had to include it, and a lot of Hasbro on my list, but I collect Hasbro. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, yeah, and not only that is the best Cobra Trooper figure they made.
It is.
Like I have like 3 of them. I love them. They are the best built ones.
Yep.
They come with the best array of shit. Like the colors and the paints are just all in the right places. Like, yeah, I love that figure.
And I wore an appropriate T-shirt for that.
You did.
Fuck yeah. All right, I guess I'm gonna go next here. Yeah, I think if Storm Collectibles made Conan, his hands would fall off every 5 seconds. I love Storm sculpting, but that's about it. Now, I'm going to go somewhere a little different, guys, because sometimes when you make a custom, it becomes one of your favorite fucking things ever, if you do it right. And there's one thing I feel like I customized that I could look at every day, and it's this Ghostbusters Ghost Rider bike. Sorry.
Zap it.
I had that on my mind today. And yeah, I just took that Mcfarlane like death metal cycle and I just dremeled all the shit off of it. Gave it a little bit of paint here and there, and I went on Amazon and got these flame effects for like $6 and threw them on there. And this to me, like, I would never even want the original Marvel Legend one. Like, this thing is a beast. Like, this is what I think Ghost Rider should be cruising around on. So I look at this thing every day, and it hit me by surprise. Like, I never thought I would like it as much as I do, but I always look over it and I'm like, that's the one custom where I could say I fucking nailed it. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. So this thing, very special to me.
Not enough Ghost Rider stuff out in the wild, man.
No, and that's a fun one to always just like.
Yeah, and that bike is so good. That bike is
perfect, dude. And as soon as I made that, I went to GameStop and bought like all the ones that were on clearance. So I have like 4 of those death cycles. If I ever want to do like a variation, or, you know, if they ever make Danny Ketch or, you know, somebody else, I could build them a bike on the same frame. So
very cool.
Yes. All right. Angelo's up next with number 2.
All right, Tim, you talked about hunting toys, and I hunted this at TRU because I don't know how I heard about it. There wasn't toy internet like it is today, but I don't know numbers with this shit. I'm not. That's why Transformers is so wacky. But this is will always be my favorite Optimus Prime. He's a beast. He scales well. You know, he's about 15 inches or something weird. You know, and he's a perfect sculpt. Looks just like the cartoon. He is my Optimus Prime for life.
Which one is that? What
don't MP something?
He's an MP. Oh,
I think but he's like an anniversary one. He had the button you press and he says goofy shit, you know, like go to bed and brush your teeth.
Did your buddy ever buy the bootleg that I sent you a link to? That one that I have? Because
I don't know.
Shit, dude. I gotta get you one. Oh, the other one, the one I have only has a little die cast. Like that thing does. It's so beefy.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, getting a workout right now. It's like a shake weight.
That's so awesome. Very awesome.
Great pick.
All right.
Tim's
up next.
So number 2, this is right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So my number 2, I don't know what to say about this guy. He's freaking awesome. Orange freaking Cassidy, man. Anybody who watches my crappy toy reviews knows.
Yeah, he's in
every single one. He's in the background. The guy's got his own picture on his own T-shirt. If you don't watch pro wrestling, Orange Cassidy is an amazing. First, he was a gimmick wrestler, but he's an amazing wrestler in general. The thumbs up pose. I threw a Peter Parker MCU backpack on him because he won a belt, and all he did was put the belt inside a backpack and carried around a backpack. And on top of that, his thing is he wrestles with his hands in his pockets at times. And this is one of the first action figures I can ever think of that they came up with this technology for the pants, where literally he has a hand for both pockets to go in like into his pocket like that. And then he's got the denim jean jacket going on, the sunglasses that are removable. I own like 3 or 4 of this thing. Because again, like you said, Brian, I was scared I'd break it or lose it or something stupid. Yeah. But Orange Cassidy, AEW, unrivaled jazz wears is such a good figure, man.
A testament to that figure is I vaguely know who he is. I don't watch AEW, and I've almost bought that figure like a dozen times because it's so cool. Yeah,
dude, it's so good. And the T-shirt is actually sewn into the jacket.
Yeah.
So when you take it off, it's easily removable, easily put back on. It's just it's a fantastic figure, man. It really is. Whether you like wrestling or not, who doesn't want a guy putting his thumb up with his own shirt on his t-shirt, you know? One face on his t-shirt.
True.
What's up, Wise Gorilla? Just joined entered the fray.
Hi, buddy. And then here we go. I got my number one, and it's not what you think it is. And I don't even think people are going to know what the fuck it is. But
oh, boy.
No.
JJ
No.
Walker.
No. It is the Shaolin Cowboy, and it's not even in a scale you think I would collect, but it is a 1/6 scale Shaolin Cowboy with his double chainsaws and
don't know what
this is just a goofball comic book character made by Jeff Darrow. He was the guy who made Hard Boiled and Rusty the giant robot or whatever. Yeah, and it's so basic, but it's just so obscure. And I mean, if you look at the detail all over this thing, there's handles, there's shit written all over the chainsaw. They each have a name inscribed on them, and it's a 2-piece rod. It actually will come apart.
Don't break nothing on camera now.
Yeah, so you get your double chainsaws. I mean, down here you get removable swords with little doilies on the end. Like, if you read the comic, you would shit your pants over this thing. And if you went on to eBay and saw how much this thing costs,
one of those,
you would shit your pants. And yeah, they even padded him to be fat. Like, he's supposed to just be a big fat kung fu guy. Like, it's just great. And if you've never read this comic, get the fuck on it, because the guy who designed it, draws it, writes it, he designed everything in the Matrix. Like all the monsters, all the spaceships, everything you see is designed by that one guy, basically. Like, just crazy. So if you ever see a weird thing in the center of my case holding up a staff, it's the Shaolin Cowboy.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's obscure, but I love it. Irreplaceable to me. Like, love that fucking thing.
Oh, me? This is
I'm next.
You can get this figure now. Don't miss out again on this little beauty.
Oh, that's so awesome, dude. It was really hard to not have him on my list.
Mezco re-released them. We talked about this.
Yeah.
So if you're ever going to own a Mezco, this is the Mezco to own. Popeye's timeless design. If you've never watched a cartoon, if you're too young, it's very funny. It's very easy watch. It's on YouTube. This is good toy making.
Incredible. Yeah, like everything, dude. I love how, like, if you take his shirt off, he's like jacked. Like, he's 0% body fat. He's just like cut out of fucking stone. It's so funny.
I wish I had two to have one that's running around half naked.
Oh my God, somebody's bringing up Wild Dog, or did I get it wrong? It's Mad Dog.
No, I'm hitting buttons like a. What's the name of that comic again that had the chainsaw?
Oh, Shaolin Cowboy. They have 3 trade paperbacks for that.
Cowboy.
Yeah. It's great stuff. And then, like I said, his introduction to comic books, Frank Miller wrote it. So like, you can't go wrong.
One more tiny detail, J-Rex. One more detail that a lot of companies don't go the extra mile. This little hat is on that magnet too.
And he comes with 3 different hats. So,
so you're not going to lose the hat. It's on a magnet. It's just really slick toy design.
Oh, show him too that you can slide it to the side like real far, because that hat moves to the side. Like, it stays, man. Like, anywhere you put that hat, it's staying.
It's such almost.
It is.
Pre-ordered the new one just so I can have them like naked and doing goofy shit. That's my personal shit.
I'm ordering it. Like I said, I have the Bluto 2-pack, so I don't have them in the blue.
Oh, okay, good.
I have them in the sailor suit, and I am instantly buying that one. Because what was he before the re-release? Wasn't he like $200-300?
Oh, he went out. He was one of Mezco's ones that skyrocketed because everyone.
He was ridiculous, and like I said, the only reason I got the 2-pack is because there were pipes missing, so you couldn't sell it as complete.
Right.
You know, otherwise it would have been completely out of my realm of affordability. Like I couldn't even breathe near that thing. It's so expensive.
It's a great figure.
It is, man. And I'm telling you, if you ever come across the 3-pack, man, that Bluto is just as fucking cool, man. Like I fuck with that thing all the time too.
And he does. He comes with a Pico. He comes with a little bag with a map in it, the telescope,
just everything. And one of them comes with a raincoat. I think there's
Pico. Raincoat. Oh, that's cool.
There is one that comes with a yellow raincoat. I don't think I have that one. I don't think it's the 2-pack one, but I don't even fuck with the accessories on it. Like I don't want to lose them or break them. I just took the figure, one pipe, hat, couple of hands in a bag, and left everything else in the tray. So. All right, it's Tim's turn.
Remember we said not the best, but our favorite. So
yes.
I'd be very disingenuous if I did not make these my joint top #1 figures in my collection, since I talk about them all the time on my channel. And that is the Marvel Legends Hand Ninja, which has been an ongoing punchline on my channel because I was army building the hell out of these things when they were in stores. And people got so pissed off at my toy hunts. How dare you buy all those? How dare you hoard those? You're buying my Hand Ninja, even though I live in Oregon and you're in Pennsylvania.
Oh, it's so good.
These are so great. The amount of accessories, you can truly army build these. And they did a great job giving you the Stiltman legs along with this, which gave you a reason to army build, because if you were building Stiltman, it was a gimmick. Who can build the tallest Stiltman?
That's
and
true.
then my favorite army builder / not army builder is the Giant Man Nick Fury. So again, a bit of a cheat putting both of them in here. I army built these things. This is the first Marvel Legend I ever bought. That's why it's at #1.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, the first one I ever pre-ordered. I remember getting it and being like, not what I expected. And then it grew from there. And I just kept going out trying to find more and more for my LMD army. So I'm obviously very excited for the new Nick Fury coming out soon, but I will be keeping all of these. I have my Nick Fury Prime wearing a trench coat back behind me. It's kind of like my thing, Disavowed, Age of the Shield ripoff. So 2 great army builders. Again, they're not the best figures in my collection by far, but they got a special space in my heart for lots of reasons. So there we go.
Fuck yeah. Those were awesome lists, guys. I loved it.
Yeah, Pizza had a Popeye joke. I don't think we'll ever see, a Popeye joke. I rarely talk about Popeye other than here. You know what part of Popeye doesn't rust? The part he dips in olive oil. So that's
oh, I'll give him one of these. This was fresh from Toy Gains, so hang on. Let me bring this one up.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Oh, Pizza.
Oh, Pizza, I'm just fucking with you. It's so good, man. What a good joke.
Yeah.
That's great.
We just had a new one for the day, so we had to.
So we had to use it.
Yeah, we had to. Yeah. It's rare when one of the fellas actually passes one to me, so we had to make it happen today.
Yeah, I thought of that taking a shit earlier, and I was like, "What clip do a classic movie clip?" And you're on that throne, man. You can clear your mind.
Oh, it's so good, so good. So, what else has been going on, gentlemen? How's your week's been?
It's almost over. This probably is why it's my.
See, mine's over. This is Saturday for me.
Is it, baby? He said it's an honor.
Oh, Pizza, you're the best. Thank you. This guy is all over my comment section.
He's the nicest fucking guy.
He always asks me about head kit bashes and stuff. I love him. I always try to answer him.
He's the best.
He is. And he's a funny motherfucker too. That was a good Popeye joke. I've heard a lot of them.
Are we doing
we
did I give you a wish list?
You did earlier in the week. I wasn't sure if it was or wasn't. So I did it. But let's bring up our toy wish list. Tim is first as always. Let me add this fucking thing to the stage. And we're on top.
There it is, man. I'll keep it short and sweet. Mummy's Alive. Great cartoon. Remember watching this as a kid. Shout out to Lago Figs, good friend of my channel. Hung out with Lago when we were down at the New Jersey Toy Con. But he had put a post up on his Instagram that essentially was like, does anybody remember this cartoon?
Mm-hmm.
And I instantaneously was like, of course I freaking do. Yeah. So I shout out to him giving me the idea for this because it was so much fun. And again, like we talked about Indiana Jones Adventure Series, we talked about Mythic Legions, and like I just feel like having a line of mummies, even if they're kind of fun looking or kind of goofy looking,
no mummy shit out there. No, there's the NECA mummy from the Universal Monsters,
and that's like it,
and that's it. Yeah, and the mummy is such a classic. I don't even think what's the Jada did a mummy in their monsters line. Which
I don't think I saw one. Yeah, I don't know.
NECA gave us the sarcophagus as well, so like a lot of cool things you could do with this. So it's just a fun thing, and again, I really kind of lean towards things I watch as a kid or shows I like as an adult as a toy line. So it'd be cool to build this team out for sure. So that's mine this week is Mummy's Alive.
Very nice. Yeah, it threw me for a loop. I haven't, like, when you sent me that, I was like, shit, I haven't thought about that in like a fucking million years. Was this it, Angelo?
Yeah, well, listen.
Okay.
I know Super 7 has their reaction, and the Roger Rabbit looks fine. He's adequate.
I'll just say right now that doesn't matter. Like anything they make, they don't do it right. So
we need somebody has to make Jessica Rabbit before I fucking die, man.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I mean, not I know even girls like Jessica Rabbit though. They dress up as her for Halloween all the time. So it isn't like a pervy. I'm a guy, I'm a perv thing. I am a guy and I am a perv. But I'm just saying, it's an iconic character at this point. She overshadows Roger Rabbit, and it's his movie, no?
100%. Yeah. 100%. And then the Kathleen Turner voice at the time. So, yes.
If someone could nail this toy and have that dress sparkling and everything going on, it would fucking sell. I mean, the whole line would be great, but Jessica specifically is what, toy perv, baby. Yeah.
Very nice.
Listen, it is what it is.
Very nice. All right, I'll go into mine real quick. It was a quick one, but I think Riddick toys would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead. This is funny. My fucking desk is it has a bum leg. You won't believe what I have holding the fucking thing up.
It's Riddick.
Well, it's the game. This fucking game rules.
Oh, dude, that Butcher Bay is great. Escape from Butcher Bay, dude. I love that game.
It's so fucking good. If someone's in chat and hasn't played this game and you're a gamer,
here, I gotta blow you up for this one. Yeah, like you busted out Butcher Bay, man. I fucking
this game is unbelievable. You're in the prison. You start with just your hands. Boxing and beating the shit out of people in first person is so fun.
And Vinny D did the voice.
It's great.
Yeah, he plays Riddick in the game, so it's like you're playing a second movie at that.
It's an underrated kind of series too. Pitch Black was the first one, right? So go ahead, take it away. It is pretty.
You got Pitch Black introduces the badass with monsters, so you could have monster figures. You can have human figures like John's, the bounty hunter that was after him in the first movie. Then the story opens up into the second one is like this like sci-fi epic, and then you got the necromongers, so like all their crazy fucking designs, and then the third movie goes back to basic monsters. So
it's good. It's underrated.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's underrated, and at the time it tied into that game, and it was just I loved it, man.
And I mean, look at these fucking designs, man. Like even on the secondary figures, like a Lord Marshal, like holy fuck, man, that looks badass. So to me, it was a quick one. I didn't really get much time this week to put my head to it. So I was like, oh, Riddick.
Oh, it's a great one, man. And they really built out that world so well in that second film.
Yeah. And then I like how it just went back to basic for the third one. You know, it was a little bit of both. You know, he got dumped off from the people. So I dug the whole thing.
For sure. Great pick, man.
All right. Now let me move in the jerk of the week.
Oh, we have a jerk of the week?
Oh, we got a double header this week.
No way.
Tim has one, and then
Tim had the fucking troll.
Yeah, and then I have a brief one because something happened in pop culture that just irks the fuck out of me. So let me find the branding here, and we'll get on with that. Oh, so many things.
That's the sound of the beast.
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
And here we go. We have Jerk of the Week, and it was from Tim's comment section. Now, I did blur this guy's name out, and if you recognize him, leave him the fuck alone. This is just for fun. So
yeah, man. I tend not to repost many things that people put out there that are busting my stones. Whatever, bust my stones if you want. I accept all that in the comments, but this one I got a kick out of. Obviously, you can see here, and yes, I do know who He-Man is. I'm well aware. I grew up in the 80s, but I wanted to have a little bit of fun here, a little bit of snark. I don't do it often, but thought I'd just kind of enjoy this one. So
can I read this out loud?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
let me dumber it up. Why the hell you always pass by the Masters of the Universe He-Man guys? Have you ever heard of the Masterverse of the Universe He-Man from '83?
Is Junkman here? Did I hear Junkman? Is he in our stream?
And like,
literally, somebody, you better fucking use proper fucking English commas.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna go after somebody, spell all your shit right.
So I have to add context to this. In my head, when I responded to this saying, "Is that a character from Mask?" I totally was using the Banky voice from Chasing Amy in that opening scene where the dude goes on the Black Rage tear about Darth Vader being a white guy underneath, and Banky in a real dry voice goes, "Well, isn't that true?" That was the voice I felt like I was using here. Is that a character from Mask? Like,
Did this person respond back after you wrote that?
I didn't see anything that they did. And again,
I'm not just saying this to kiss people that watch my videos ass. I mean, it is what it is. I have some of the nicest fucking people that comment on my videos, but there is someone that I don't know if he watches me. It's fine if as long as you watch and he's not overly rude. But I try to have a dialogue because he'll just say, "Oh, that thing sucks," or "that thing," which is fine. It really is fine. And then I write back, I just want to get a conversation. And I write back, and there's nothing. Ever.
Yeah, he just wants to be toxic and go.
Well, they're just waiting for the next video to make another comment about,
Oh, Jesus. War Chest, you are the greatest. Thank you, brother. And whoever gets these, thank him, please. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that's it. I just, I think people that are negative add to, it's just a part of the game. It's fine. But I don't understand why you can't have you commented back, and it would have been funny to see what he thought in his mind.
Yeah. Yeah, because
then why do you always walk past the hears? Have you ever hears of them?
And I'm not gonna make this. I'm not gonna draw it out very long here, but like, I whatever. I appreciate comments. Maybe it's somebody who never watched my channel before. It's their first time seeing it, but I pretty much give everything time. But it's funny because people will still complain. Like, I used to show Transformers all the time and just kind of say like, "Hey guys, what you see is what you get. I don't know what I'm looking at, but this is here." And then people are like, "Well, don't talk about it if you're not passionate about it." And I'm like, "Well, what do you want from me here?" So like, I just chuckle. It is what it is. Negative comments and thumbs down equate to the exact same interaction on YouTube as thumbs up and positive comments do. It all helps promote the video and grow the channel. So I thank anybody who watches my videos, and we're just having a little bit of fun here, but yeah, this guy got the red marker on his writing assignment for sure.
Yeah, it was so good. When you sent this, I had such a good chuckle over it. So very nice. All right, and we're gonna get to our second jerk of the week, and unfortunately, it's that fucking idiot from Disney. He basically secured his position till the end of next year. So, fuck you, Bob Iger. You get to ruin Disney for a lot longer. And the true Doctor Doom wins the day. So there you go. A little Photoshop magic. And as soon as they announced that he won, the stock started to tank. If you go back and look, yes, wow. The stock just started to go down because it was rallying because they thought they were going to oust him. So people were like, oh, I'm going to buy up Disney because if they boot him, then it's going to invigorate the stock. So they didn't boot him. He fucking won, and the stock has just tanked. So there's your other jerk of the week. Fuck this guy off my screen. So there we go. We're good. We're good. So I guess we hit our fucking time perfectly.
Yeah, man, that worked out. That was pretty much, we could have done better if we tried, man. Right at that hour and a half.
Yeah.
Before,
I think we had like 3 seconds of dead space in here. So it was a pretty jam-packed show.
We kept it tight. We kept it on point. I only, and just think, had I not taken a 2-minute wrestling flip out, we'd be right at 1:30. So
yeah, true that. And we got 64 people watching, and I want to say to every one of you guys, thank you so fucking much to take your time out of your day to watch our dumb bullshit. So thank you all. It's amazing.
It is great.
I do not have much to plug this week. I am going to do I'm in the midst of a Big Boa review. It's going to be fucking hilarious because the figure's ridiculous. So it'll be a very short review, but it's going to be a fun one. So
nice.
That's what I got going on this week. And hopefully next Tuesday, I might go live, like I said a couple of weeks ago, by myself and run through some shit. So we'll see. I'm not making any promises, but just keep your TV on Tuesday night, just in case. Any one of you want to take it from here? Go right ahead.
This gentleman right here, I think he wants to chat with you soon. Legend Series. He just made a comment.
Was that the guy you were on?
He's done a few of these now.
Okay, he does a great job, and I saw him.
A great interviewer.
Yeah,
I felt like it was very professional. I felt like at ease.
Yeah, no, and it was a great interview, and it was tight. I actually watched the whole fucking thing and commented.
I can't find his name. Legend Series. I appreciate it. Check his channel out.
Yeah,
he'd like
definitely
to talk to you soon.
Me and him will talk. I will talk to you, buddy. It's just the schedule and YoJoeJerk world.
Really, it was
fucking nuts. Like, I don't have time to even piss. So we'll see. I'll try to line something up with you, but
I gotta say,
we'll talk on this side, buddy.
This time last week, this is rough. A friend passed away, and
I'm sorry.
spoke with him. I spoke with him Saturday, and it was therapeutic, man. It was like, I don't go to shrinks or any of that bullshit, but talking to someone about toys, which is what I used to talk to Room about, was toys, was pretty fucking awesome. So, life is weird like that.
It is, man.
Toy, by the way. This fucking toy, man.
Yeah, I saw the review. He looks really good for a statue.
Yeah, you can get him.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Pose him.
No, he actually looks very classic. I like it. He almost looks like that original Avengers animated cartoon. Like, he almost looks like spot on to that. So yeah, I think it looks nice, but like I said, that I don't like the scale of them, and even the Van Damme is bothering me. Like, I had to put him in the back and kind of put him in a weird squat to get him down to 6-inch. So
Greg, the thing with shrinks is this, it's try to find, I'm not going to knock anyone that uses them, because I have a friend that goes to shrink and he swears by them. But this is my
I was going to say, this is his therapy.
This is it. So fine, because the shrink is, they went to school, they're reading their stuff they learned, and they're gonna see someone right after you. So it's basically, you're letting this shit out to get it off your chest. They're a listener. They're a paid listener, which is fine. And that's why you gotta find someone in your life you could do that shit with. But if you can't, and the shrink is working for you, I'm just a fucking I mean, look at me. I'm talking about toy tits all night.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, that makes it right for me. So you know, I got to talk about toy titties with my 3 friends all night to feel good all day. I'm gonna do it.
That's funny. But yeah, as far as my stuff goes, guys, I did a relatively rare Disavowed live stream. I haven't done as many as I used to. I did unbox some figures. So I unboxed the Indiana Jones Adventure series that I had. Got Power Princess standing up, holding the shield. Was psyched about that. Scarlet Spider. So check that out if you want to. I also talked about the new Marvel Legends Iron Man wave, which we talked about here as well. So if you want any additional thoughts from me on that Marvel Legends wave, check out Disavowed Action Figures here on YouTube. Recent toy hunt doing well. Came out a couple days ago. And probably have another one coming out probably Saturday. We'll see sometime this weekend. So always trying to keep up with those toy hunts, letting people know what I'm finding out there that hopefully you could find them too.
Fuck yeah. And once again, everybody, thank you so much. And we will see you next Thursday night.
Woo! Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah!
I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking to buy a painting of a disappointed horse.
I'd buy that for $1.
Like, I may be old-fashioned, but the man says wear your boner pants. I wear my boner pants.
The gun is good.
Gordon's alive.
They sucked his brains out. Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Told you. We're gonna hang out. Watch a movie.
Picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.